It was November 17th, 1915. The author was taking bath. The author just stepped out of the bathtub. Heard a rhythmic walk around the dining table downstairs. The steps kept going round and round the table. Suspecting at first, as his father or his brother or a burglar, later decided that it was a ghost. The author feared and ran to his brother, Herman's room. He waked him up and told that there's something downstairs. The brothers checked out. As the footsteps heard like coming upstairs. His brother yelled. The brothers ran to their rooms and shut the door. The bang of the doors aroused their mother. The author opened the door again. He saw his mother. Started scolding him. She also heard the same footsteps and feared for the burglars in the house. As the phone was in downstairs, she tried calling his neighbor by throwing the shoe at their window. Mr. and Mrs. Bodwell waked up and shouted. For someone had attacked him. As there is no response, the author's mother thrown the shoe again. Until they saw author's mother. When the author's mother shouted as burglars in the house.
At first, the Bodwells thought that the burglars are in their house.
The author's mother signed, as burglars are in their house.
Then they called the police, who were arrived in short time. They banged our front door and shot flashlights. Finally, they broke the door and entered into the house. The policemen searched all over the house for the burglars. They ransacked the whole house, and one cop found an old zither and inquired about it to the author. The author replied that it was an old zither where the guinea pig used to sleep on. They heard a creaking sound in the attic. All cops sprang up there.
The grandfather was waked up by the cops entered.
The grandfather was in the phase that he believed the General Med's deserters had come to hide in his attic. The grandfather grabbed the gun from a cop and fired once or twice. Soon all came downstairs again. When a reporter entered and asked the author, he replied frankly that they had ghosts in the house. The reporter and the policemen left the house immediately. The author's mother asked the reason, with that yelling cop. The author replied that the grandfather had shot him, thinking that he was one of the deserter. Grandfather was fresh as a daisy, and while having his third cup of coffee, asked about the reason for the cops in the house last night. Also, he said that he was much thirsty, looking for water in the dining room last night.